Hello everybody and welcome back to Hexahedra. My name is Jeff. You can call me Jeff. Wally, thank you for claiming first. Batman, thank you for the lurk. Hey, listen. Before I get started today, I wanted to make sure. I forgot to say last stream. Terranim, thank you for the key that I could play this. Back to the campaign. Chasing efficiency. So I forgot to say last time, but thank you to the developer for giving me the key. Otherwise I wouldn't be playing this probably. At least not yet. Derp. Absolute derpage. Jeff. Alright. Right, we're making the ugly box.
Lurk much?
You're looking too? Alright. Fine. Lurk stream tonight. So... we got these two metal pieces. Better than none of yours. Yes, I know. Thank you. It's fine. These are two wooden ones. These are metal, I guess. Actually, I don't know if that matters, does it? Yeah. All right. Taking those and making those. These are the wooden pieces. These are the metal pieces. I think these are all metal. That's why they've got like the X on them. So I wonder if I turn off the colorblind help, if it's more obvious that it's metal. Yeah, it kind of is. So when the color pattern is on there, it's a little hard to tell that it's the X, in my opinion. Turn that back on. So you can kind of tell the X is there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the color blindness off for me. Alright, so we need 4 metal and 2 wood. Clean wood. So we have to scrub those. We're getting 3, so we need at least 2 batches. When it comes in, it's going to be... And I can use up to 4 of these workstations. I don't have to use all of them. That comes in facing the front. So we have to rotate it at least once to scrub it. So what if I bring that in here? I have to enable it first. Bring that in the back there. Grab that. And if I put painters on it, top, wait. No, I don't know if that's what I want to do, because if I... Grr. Because what I was kind of thinking was I could, you know, make a cube, pull the sides off. That's too much, though. Plus, I can't pass through if I use these sides. But I can use... I'm gonna have to do this some other way. Grab that. Okay, that's nice. Let's just start with assume we're gonna use all four. Let's try that. And then move stuff around if we need to. Kind of thinking, if I do something like, yeah. So, bring it in here. It's unpainted. We need it purple on top, black on the back. So, purple on top, black in the back, and trying to think if I want to paint that side or not. I can't just destroy pieces. Alternating purple and black. Lasers? Huh. So here's something we could do. I was thinking, well, we could just like burn one of the panels and scrub the other one. I don't think we want to do that, really. We could pull it apart. Scrub it. So we could source it like here, say. Bring it in. Pull the top off. So let's bring it in. Trigger source 2. Yep. Bring it in. Pull the top off. Rotate it this way. Scrub it. Rotate it anti-clockwise. And wait till the box below us is ready to receive. And send it. Then we put the top panel back. Is that really how I want to do that, though? Pop off. I'd like to have it scrubbed before it goes up into the thing, so it's already pointing the right way. But if I can just get this one working, I think I'll be happy. Alright, we're gonna have to go down, I think. Let's add a track going back this way. And from here, we're going to... We've sent the previous top panel. What's this? That's not what I'm supposed to do, rotate. Send it. Bring in the next panel. I'm going to rotate it that way. Clockwise. Then we'll swing down to the lower track. We've rotated it, we need to wash it. Rotate it back up. Wait for the bottom, the downward direction to tell us it's ready. And then send it. Jump back to home. Then basically the bot will we'll get the panels set up the right way so that by the time we're here, it's a tunnel that we can put the top on, rotate it twice, put the other top on. I think. It's the idea. Okay. Oh, by the way, thanks to, I think it was Yivri, showed me that you can, oops, that's not what I wanted. Tab. So if you have a selection and you want to unselect, you just click outside of the track. Apparently I didn't try that the other day when I was like, how do I unselect things? Duh. I'm back! Welcome back, Batman. And I think I want the one sorcerer here. We trigger the sorcerer. Let's put an extra track in just for the heck of it. So that we can play the other thing. The other machine. So it puts them in. Let me actually scroll in a bit. We took the top panel off of that one. Rotate, scrub, rotate, and it's gonna just wait there until the lower one tells it's ready to send it. But it is ready to go. Actually, what happens if I put one of these in the back? Would that even work? So we pull the top off, rotate, scrub, rotate it up, and then just delete all this. Rotate it up and then have the back one grab it. Just want to make sure that'll work. Top one, scrub it, flip it. Nope, it did not grab it because it's not facing it. Okay. That answers that question. I think I do want to do this differently, though. Rather than grabbing it at first, let's go ahead and rotate it this way. And then rotate it clockwise. So that'll put the top part toward the scrubber. Clockwise, scrub, run it counterclockwise. We can scrub again. Take the top off. Rotate counterclockwise again. And then we're ready to send it down. I need to swing down to the next track and then send it. Send it down. Trigger the panel thing again. Which is D. And then we wait, send back to home. I think that'll work. Rotate, rotate, scrub, scrub. Take a panel, up, and we wait for the signal. That should send it.
My name is Jeff.
Drop out the next one. Nerd! What's up, nerd? Huh. Last so far. Right over here, we're bringing in the new metal cubes. It's going okay. Trying to figure out how to do this thing efficiently, or even at all, really. I have to build a box that has 2 wooden sides opposite each other, and then 4 metal sides painted in alternating black and purple. They're giving me a cube like this, which one of those isn't even oriented the right way. And they're giving me 2 wooden panels. Welcome back, Wally. They're giving me 2 wooden panels, one of which is oriented the wrong way, and I need to scrub the paint off of them. This sounds like a Jeff problem. So I have this one taking care of all the wooden parts, so we can use these to reorient and paint these, and I would like to send over a box, basically a double-ended open box that we can just put the wood on. We'll see how well that works. Ah, I got something in my eye. See, the thing is, I could, like, pull the panels off. Pull off one of the panels. Send it. Pull off another panel. Send it. And then on the third one, probably that double-ended thingy. Double-ended thingy. Oh, the thing in my eye? Then the third one, we have 2 extra parts. We can just build and send it. And I think we paint and flip it, bring the next one in, paint it, send it. I think I like that idea. It's called a finger. Ah. Are those tears? Are you gonna cry? Let's, we can paint right out of the box, maybe. But then what would be the point of this? I think what I want to do is paint down here. So we'll do, start here. Send it in. Pull the top off. Wait for the lower part to say it's ready. Send it. And then bring in the next one. Pull the top off. That's not the button for it. keep going up to E for do the upper thing. Pull the top off. Wait for the lower thing to be ready. Send it. Trigger the top thing to put one of the panels back. Put it here. What's the least number of rotations I could do? So to put it on top, if I flip it to the back, and then turn it this way. Firing off a few downloads in Steam. Alright, thanks, nerd. Thanks for stopping in. It's an iris that's in my eye. And I don't want the whole world to see me. Nerd. Which also reminds me, speaking of nerds.
Hey, listen.
There it is. Alright, drop in a top panel. Let's flip it to the back. Flip it and reverse it. Nope, I need to swing down. Swing low. Sweet chariot. Then bring in the top piece. Flip it to the back. Bring in the next top piece. And I should only need to rotate it counterclockwise. That's not counterclockwise. That's counterclockwise. Wait for the ready signal, send it, go back home. And I think down here, just to make sure this works, I want to do like, signal it, go back home. Maybe signal it, send it out of the way, go back home. Of course, I had to wait for the brick to be there. I guess it'll be there. Second time through. Took the lid off. Send it down. Take the second lid off. Sync up. Send it down. Swing around. Put the lid down, rotate it. This is going to be bad. They're going to crash down there. Rotate it that way, it matches all the other ones. Signal, send it. Crash! Oh no! Ooh, it doesn't zoom back out either. So this workstation's job will be painting the two sides, merging the boxes, and sending it. So it will wait for a cube to arrive. A cube or part of a cube. Pauses until a cube is present is not what we want. So Wait for a cube to arrive. I guess if I want to, I can remove the sink down. Because it's kind of the same number of steps. Feed, pull the thing off, send it down. This is going to wait for one to arrive. It's going to do 2 actions, paint, paint, and then it'll rotate on one of the sends, at least, right? So I can get rid of the synchronizing. Maybe. We wait for a cube to arrive. They're coming in like this, so black on the back side of it, and purple on this side of it. So we'll trigger that paint, we'll trigger that paint, we'll rotate it twice this way so that the next one comes in. Yeah. So we'll wait for the next cube to arrive. And then we'll do the same thing, where we paint, paint, and send it to the right, back home. That's that one's whole set of instructions. Now let's see if that works. Shift things over a bit. 3 instructions there. Gotta flip it around. Well, that one didn't need flipped, I guess. Okay. Top off, send it. Paint. So we do need to put... I don't think I need to put a sync in there, because that'll add an extra command here, but I can put an extra step, an extra wait before sending down. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 commands here. Doctor in my eye? Everything but the kitchen sink. Send cube down. So yeah, let's pause that out of there. After we send it, let's wait. Oops, I missed one. Let's wait one. Do the same thing there, yes. I don't know if we need to there. Let's watch. Bring it in. Takes the top off. Cube arrives. We'll start painting that one. That one came in. Pull the top off. Rotate once. Rotate again. That one worked. But it got there sooner. Ah, Dr. Doof. I am okay with you calling me Jeff. How you doing, Doof?
Hey, listen.
Doing some Stardew, are you? So yeah, the next one is just gonna crash. Oh no, boom. That's not the button, that's the button. Alright, so if the cube arrives before we put the weight, then it's no good. Sold off everything? Jeez. I didn't know Stardew was something you could actually finish. I thought you just go and go and go and go. $4.5 million, jeez. And then you retired from farming. Honestly, if the cube is arriving as we rotate the second one, I think we can get rid of that instruction and shift these over. Let's see what happens, though, on the third one where there's extra steps. So we go paint, paint, rotate, rotate, paint, paint, send. Goes back home and waits for the next piece. Nice. So that actually works. It even times up there. Nice. Nice. Alright, but we'll see what happens on the next one. Oh yeah, I didn't start shipping. You go and go and go until you want to be done and then finish. That makes sense. Is there, like, actually a win condition, though? Like, launching a rocket, but then you can keep playing? Or do you really just go until you think, I'm satisfied? Yeah? What I think I'm going to do over here is wait for a cube to arrive, which will be this one. Tell the upstairs neighbor I'm ready for the top. And then wait for a cube to arrive. Once it arrives, I can flip the box twice, tell the upstairs neighbor I'm ready for the next one. Once the cube arrives, we'll ship it. Just put it out the bottom for the fun of it. You know. And, yeah. Ship it down. Now, since it'll take 2 turns to get here, we can swap these. So we can say send it. And then do our second rotation. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure Stardew is my kind of game. I don't know. Because you have to keep track of relationships and stuff, right? Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. I forget who was playing it. No. You can pretty much just farm, collect stuff, go mining. All right. Hey, that worked so far. I just need to put the go back home on here. Let's see. Okay, well maybe that's not too bad then. I was afraid it was going to be like a Majora's Mask of keeping track of who wants what all the time. I could make this even cooler looking if I swap these two, I think. Uh-oh. But that does mean then... It doesn't scroll any further that way. It does mean I can get rid of this weight then. Because it'll arrive right then. And that takes a step out. So maybe I'll beat Wally now.
Do it.
Yeah. Alright, I'll do it. Oh. That one broke now. Why did that one break? And then... rotate, rotate. Spray paint. Spray paint. Send it. Go back home. That. Take the top off. Rotate. Rotate. That's where it crashed. No, we sent one. It's the third one. Yeah, the third one messes it up. We're waiting for a cube to arrive down there after it already did, right? Like, we're ready, waiting, we sent... Spray paint. Rotate. Rotate. Spray paint. Spray paint. Send. Back home. Okay, so that one arrives. And then we're waiting for a cube to arrive. It's just kind of the same thing. That's the only wait. I could change that to if there's a cube present. Right? So instead of the one waiting for a cube to arrive, wait for there just to be a cube. So we don't have any other waiting, it's just rotate, rotate, and the next one has arrived as we're doing our second rotation there. Right? So far, so good. Nope. It's not so good. That's the error. Wind it back. Did I not change it? Yeah, it's still... Put it on here. X. That's what it should have been. Let's see if that messes up anything else. Cool. Sweet. Okay. So this time, we didn't wait for the next box to be ready yet. Are these even painted? They're not even painted and they're sent already. Alright, so it's that third one that's messing us up now. I didn't want to have to put in a special thing here. I just wanted it to be able to wait. Paint, paint, rotate, rotate, paint, paint, send. Maybe what I do is just synchronize these so we don't send until to the right is ready. That might not work either. We might crash on top then because we're not synchronizing up here. It's on that third one. So here comes the first side, here comes the second side. Now it's working on the third side. Well, that's dumb. Because over here it's just waiting for this to be sent. Send. Put that synchronize at the beginning. Let's shift all this over. No, I didn't need to do that. Shift that, and wait for that side to be ready to send. I think I can even flip these around. Let's see. Just gonna wait for the first thing to arrive. Paint, paint, flip, flip, signal. That's gonna throw the top off, isn't it? Paint, paint, send. Those are gonna crash? They can't arrive at the same time? That's baloney. Alright, that just means... That just means we swap these two. So that's one. Paint, paint. Send it. Nice. Waiting for that top to come down, it doesn't seem too good. Yeah, doing it with timing is probably the most efficient way to do it, but I'm just going to put synchronizing things in instead. So don't send anything down until it's ready. Down here, we signal to the top that we're ready to receive. Is that the right order of things? Nope. Spray painting before the pieces even get there. Medic! This is a game called Hexahedra. It just came out last week, and the developer gave me a key to play it. We're actually competing with some of the Red Circuit family are competing to see how many, how we can complete this in as few steps as possible. It's kind of a programming game. So like we're putting in the steps, the boxes are coming in looking like this and like this, and we have to combine them to look like this. And we have inputs, we have spray painters, we have a scrubber to remove the paint from this because they just want plain wood. And then we export it. And we have to do like 5 of them. And I've already messed it up again. So these are going to crash. But there's no penalty for getting it wrong. You just play with it until you get it right and then try to make it as efficient as you can. Also, medic! Hey. So I guess I do want this to be... Let's move this here. Shift all of these. No. I'm gonna have to add a second track, aren't I? I didn't want to have to. Alright, so wait for there to be a cube. Paint, paint. Rotate, rotate. The next one should be arriving by then. Paint. Signal the right. We're ready to send. Paint the other side. Send it. Signal the top. We're ready for another one. But we have to... We have to swing down to the next track, which will also throw off the timing. So, Medic, this is the first one that we're really... No, that's not going to work. Because that's waiting for the top part. This is the first one that we're doing where there's really so many things going on at once with the 4 different workstations. So let's get one ready to send. And then tell it we're ready to send it, I guess. Or just send this first one should be fine. I don't know. Pick it up and send it. Could have sent in the next one already, I think. Nope, that was perfect, actually. Just paints the back. Paints that side. Still constructing the third one. So this third one, we want to wait until this is ready for it. So I think we put the synchronizer right here. Signal down. Just step through it here one at a time. Okay, we signaled it. It'll send to the next one. Shipped one successfully. Rotate, we rotate. Okay. Shipped just in time. Alright, now we're going to sync with the top here. So it'll get the next one all the way ready before it sends it. That should give this time on the right, bottom right, to fit in. No? Nope, that's not good. I was hoping to do something fancy. But when I try to do fancy things, I always regret it. How did we break there again? It was on the... Third one comes down. Gets painted just fine. Actually, that one's fine too. It just doesn't get out of the... No, it gets out of the way fast enough. The third one we need to do an extra rotate on. So we paint, paint, rotate, rotate, paint, paint, send. Yes. You can, sorta. Yeah, so there's like a left, right, top, bottom, and back. There is no front machine. We can put these machines where we want. But like if I want to send something from this workstation down, it'll collide with this machine. So I can't have it in the way here or here. Yeah, they do move. That's a good point. Like they slide out of the way. So as long as you're not trying to do something with the machine while it's traveling. You're right, Wally. So I might not need... What if I just did this? And if I just did this, I could do it down here. Do all the painting and rotating. So this just gets the finished box. This can stay on the wood.
Nutmeg, just do it.
Some very spatial skills. Alright, so let's just disable this. Not even going to use that workstation. Let's reset this. Reset this. I think this box part will work fine. Comes in, takes the, rotates it, scrub, scrub, takes the top off, sends it, rotates up. And then it's going to wait for this one to send a signal. Down here, we'll bring in the box. We can paint the left side and the back side, and we can take the top off of it. Then if we rotate it twice, we can send in the next one. Paint it, and we would take off the top. So paint, take the top off, rotate, send in the next one. Nope. Oh, the lid on that one will break it. Okay. So what if... What if I put this back up here? Send it in from the top. No. How did I do that? On this side? Paint, adder remover. And we're coming in from the right. Paint, take the lid off, rotate. Can't come in from the right. It'll definitely crash. right? Paint, take the top off, rotate, rotate, and then the next box coming in would just crash into that side. So we need to send it. So let's go ahead and send it. We're gonna need another track. So we have one stored up top. Keep feeling teased? Ha! Take the top off. Nice. That's a different streaming service. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll take my top off. Ready? Here we go. I'm taking it off. There you go. You're welcome. Putting it back on. That was a one-time only offer. You're good. Don't ask again. All right. Rotate it and send it. Getting the cat calls already from the wife. Jeez. Actually, just send it. Only $29.99 monthly. Only Jeff's. Send it. Bring in the next one. Repeat. Oops. Shift to copy. So how about we flip that, put it here. Huh. We can put in a pause, like a breakpoint. Huh. Plus boxes in the wheel thing. These are, you have a track, and it starts off going left to right. But if you need more than 10 commands, you have to put a second track in. And the way to go to the next track down is to use one of these switch tracks. So you can go up or down. And that's where, like, here, it'll get there and swing down. So you put a right to left track below it so that it starts going this way along the command track. And if you got, like, to a point where you wanted to go to the third track, you'd put a left to right one in and swing down and go back this way. So this is your reverse command track, your forward command track. So like I would swing down and hit that. Send it. And then this is where we need to construct the next one. The nerd. Third track. Let's do this. Swing down here. And then we go... This is where we're taking the two parts out of the top. So... Bring it down from the top. Rotate it back. Bring the next part down. Rotate it that way. Paint, paint. send it, and go back to the beginning. So I should send 3 pieces. Let's just get these down here and get them out of the way. So it brings it in, paints the left, paints the back. Takes off the lid, sends it down. It'll swing down to the next track where it brings in the next one. Paint, paint. Take off the lid, send it down. Swing down to the third one where we bring in a part. I wish you could just, like, for debugging, get stuff out of the way without crashing it. Get back. This is where you go, trust me, it works. This one, your job will be wait for a cube to arrive. One, two, three, four. Swing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swing. So I think if we can wait for a piece to arrive, turn it twice. I think wait for the thing to arrive because there's enough commands between our sends that we can wait for the piece to arrive. Once it does, we'll have a whole cube that we can turn this way. And we'll receive. I want to move this down to here. Which I think I can just do as is. So if I put the second track here and copy this, or well, move that down here. We got the wait signals and stuff. That and bring it in from down here instead. So load from there. Rotate it, scrub it, rotate it, scrub it. Take a piece off. Ooh. No. Let's just redo it. This one, let's just turn off. All right, medic. Enjoy your work. Good luck. So I think I want to rotate it. Scrub. It'll come in like this. So come in from the bottom. Scrub. That's not it. Scrub. Turn it this way. So rotate clockwise. Scoot that over a bit more. Rotate clockwise. Take the side off. Rotate it up. Scrub it. Turn it clockwise. Wait for a signal. Just send it. Actually, by that point, it's probably ready, right? So we've rotated it here. If we wait for a thing to arrive, let's say, and then rotate it that way twice, wait for a piece to arrive, ship it. We don't need to put a go back to home, it'll just do it. I think that's good. Rotate, send that way. Release from the holder. That's already been scrubbed. Send it. Will that work? Let's find out. Paint. Rotate, rotate. Nope, it's sending it way too early. So where we have these weights, let's put like a signal in. So this is where we're waiting for it to arrive from over there. We're gonna need a second track if I'm doing it this way anyway. Let's just hold it there. Tell that side to send one. Is that right? Piece arrives from the top. Rotate twice. Piece arrives from the top. As soon as that piece arrives, we can send, tell the right side we're ready to receive. So over on this side, just before we send, Doggo looks comfortable. How's Doggo doing? How's his ear? Alright, so tell the right side we're ready. Rotate to receive. Wait for the piece. Rotate, rotate. Flip down a track. Make sure that the other piece has arrived. I don't know what the timing on that will be. That's good. I'm glad it's healing. That's in. Signal. Rotate. Piece arrives. Rotate. Rotate. Wait. See, now it's going to wait for a piece to arrive, but it's already there. So that's not good. Probably remove that await. How did the timing work on that? Was it already... Rotate. I can't send it because it hasn't arrived yet. But I could send it there. That's just annoying. If I could do it all on one track, that would be better, in my opinion. Pretty sure you have a sinus infection? Ugh. Gonna work. So far, so good. That's one successfully delivered. Turn up the speed a little. Nope. Oh, I never sent... Go home. Go home, Jeff. You're drunk. Okay, that didn't work then. Doggo, your PC's bad, feeling like crap. It's grand old week. Yep. Sounds like it. Send thing. Wait on arrival. That was after the first delivery. Send it. We got stuck here again on a wait for a cube to be there. So maybe on the first one we just do the... Don't wait for the arrival, just make sure there's a cube before we start. It should work basically the same that way. Yeah. Oh no! Okay. So this time, I kind of don't like that it zooms right in, because I wanted to see the timing out of everything. Okay, so since maybe we tell the top we're ready for the next set. And then it's like this, scooch over and wait to send. All of this, scooch over, and we wait to send, and then these two scooch over, and wait to send. Because I'm spending the whole stream on this one level. Down here, we signal... No, I can't move that down. We have to signal, like, up over here. Right? Rotate. Rotate. So we'll wait for one to arrive and immediately signal, go ahead and send the next one. Signal the right side. Rotate. Wait for the top to arrive. That might not work right. Ah. And down here, okay. So all this was that, and send the second one. This one will tell it to send the first one. Something like that. So it's going to wait for the first one to arrive. Oh no. Put this synchronize part here. Alright. Well, the way we wrote this, we are expecting the first arrival. Ooh, I have an idea. We could originally wait for the first one to arrive. Signal this one. No. That's what it is. Okay. I'm thinking thoughts here. So let's start by signaling one. Then instead of returning home, we'll jump back up a track. So the second time through, this one replaces this one, and it would go here. I think if we move this here and this here, I don't know if the timing will work right there anymore. But we shouldn't crash there anymore, I think. Okay. Send the first one. Signal the next one already, that it can come. Rotate. I think we can get rid of this. That might throw some of these things off, but So that was perfect. Actually. But that one's not. So we want to get rid of that also, I think. See how this all works out now. That's looking pretty cool. I think we did it. I don't know if we did it in the fewest number of steps, but we did it. Woohoo! Ooh, I still beat Wally.
Win.
I win. Yeah, Wally, I'm still not sure why you and I are the only ones showing up on my stats. Did it faster? You mean it took you less time to come up with the solution? Somebody seriously did it in 35 steps. While I was watching it go, I was thinking I could probably have had this part doing the manipulating, this part only doing the painting. So this part sends over people. Those people. Which one was what? Oh, this is, let's just zip through it. It's, chasing efficiency. It's still one of the demo levels. It's not one of the ones that counts for the red circuit, competition. Yeah, number 11 there. So I did 1 through 10 last stream. This stream I did number 11. Shake and branch. The cubes produced by some sorcerers aren't always the same. To handle the uncertainty, you'll need to check the state of cubes in the factory and use branching logic to assemble the correct cube every time. Oh, fun. Actually, whoop. Yeah. Jeez. So if I turn this one back on, that would break out some of the you know, split up the functionality. If I brought that in here, had this one do all of the rotating and just sending the right shapes this way to be painted and then ready to send down. 56 steps. Nice. So this would be like send a piece in. No. Send the piece in. Remove the lid. Wait for that side to be ready. Send it. Repeat that for the second one. And then we'll swing down a row. This time we don't have to send one in. We have 2 pieces stored up here. But we drop a piece out, rotate it up, drop the next piece out, turn it counterclockwise. That's clockwise. Counterclockwise, right? Oh, this is where I'm, like, painting to. I see. Take it out of the top. Send it up. And then rotate it down. Yeah. And then signal we're ready to send. Send it. Did that wrong. Left my mouse there. Signal we're ready to send. Send it. Go back home. So that does 3 of the exact same shape and waits for this side to say it's ready each time. This side then can be reduced, simplified a lot to just, similar to this one, wait for this side, like synchronize up. Once the piece arrives, paint, tell them we're ready to send it, send it. That's all that one does. The rest of it stays the same. Yeah. Now, does that come out to fewer steps or not? I don't know. But it's a whole lot easier to understand what's going on. Yeah, that was 102. So it's more steps, but honestly, in most programming situations, you would do it in the most readable or understandable way first, and then maybe keep it that way. Return to menu. All right. Let's look at what the next one's going to be like. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Back one more, shake and branch, because I want to see what this looks like. You arrive after the weekend to find Dentar limping back to his office from the kitchen. He has a hard set to his jaw, and he's swapped his mint tea for coffee. Yeah, coffee. I know. I'm absolutely sure that I shut down all the bots for the weekend. But the security system sent an alert on Saturday, and the bots were all active and tearing apart the cubes in storage. I've reset them all. Again. The warehouse is a mess. I need you to start putting the cubes back together. He sighs, puts his head in his hands, and winces at a pain somewhere in his body. Oh, and be careful down there. I tripped over some panels they'd left lying around. We can't really afford it, but I'm seriously considering just replacing the whole fleet. I'm going to call some old colleagues and see if they've got any idea what might be going wrong. Branching logic. Yay! Okay, so 50% chance of this, 50% chance of that. This one's always going to deliver this. We do it in one workstation? Interesting. Alright, I am definitely interested in this part. Panel sensor, cool. Branching logic. We've got a big pile of metal cubes the bots had started to disassemble. Some are missing more sides than others. Half the cubes are missing only one side, half are missing two. We need to patch them all up into complete cubes. They left some individual panels lying around as well. Every time we add a cube from the first source, we'll get one of these cubes at random. There's no way to tell which is coming next. It's a 50-50 chance of either. That makes programming the factory more difficult. We can use a panel sensor to work out which cube we've got and how many panels to add. Okay. The panel that might be missing is on the left. So put the panel sensor there. Okay. Oh, do it now. It grabs on and wiggles it.
Do it. Do it.
When the panel sensor is triggered, it checks whether there is a panel facing it. If there is, the command flow follows the white arrow. If there is no panel facing the sensor, the command flow follows the black arrow. Ooh. Left-click the trigger panel command to cycle through the different branching possibilities. The command will turn red if asked to branch to a non-existent track. That makes sense. Keep patching. Use the panel sensor to work out how many sides to add to each source cube and get them patched up. Okay. So one is always going to be missing. Like, the front side is always going to be missing. That's annoying because you can't put a device on the front. But what we can do is this one's always going to come in on top, of course. So let's do... And if we put the... So if we put the number one source in the back... This is the number two source. Number two source can go here. Bring it in, rotate it down. Bring in the back source, check it. Let's put it here, bring it down, rotate it forward so it just always fills that front spot that'll always be missing. If we check this and it needs filled again, we rotate it clockwise, put this panel on again, send it out. Clear as mud? Alright. So, source 2. Yeah. That run to here 5, it always says that, right?
Everybody got that?
Alright, so bring that in, rotate it down. Bring in source 1 from the back. It'll merge with that front panel. Then we check that. Alright, so if it's there, right? Not the whole tutorial. Just the panel sensor. If there is no panel, it follows the black arrow. If there is a panel, it follows the white arrow. So there is a panel, send it. If there is a panel, we send it to the shipper. Yeah. Which is down here. And then we go back home. If there isn't a panel, we rotate clockwise, trigger the second source from the top, ship it, go home. That should be the whole thing. In the back. Nope. That one is there. Ship it. Nice. That one wasn't too bad. Wally and I got the same thing. Fewer commands, huh? Sus. Is this another one you did twice to try and reduce the number of commands? I mean, I suppose I could do like a... No. I was gonna like, if I save a command by like shifting these over... Well, that was dumb. Switch track down. So then it comes down and ships. And then hits home also. But I don't think that would be any fewer commands, really? Or steps, at least. Might be more steps, fewer commands. Because I removed 2. I removed the second ship and go back home. So yeah. Could I do it in one less command? They count as steps but not as commands? Yeah. If that worked out differently, I could just put the ship here. Have the bottom swing back up. Swing up to the ship and home. That wouldn't save anything though. You did this all in one solution? Bring it in, rotate, put the lid on, check it. If we're good, ship it. Oh, you just didn't save both? Okay. Yeah, that's what I probably should have like copied the first one or whatever. Like, if you don't ship it, it's not going to just automatically ship, right? No, it just sits there and then crashes. Gotta ship it! I don't know. I think I'm going to be satisfied with that. Oh, it bugs me. How'd you do that, Wally? That's true. I guess you were streaming it too. Alright. It works. It's fine. Let's see what the next one looks like. For the rest of the day, you hardly see Dentar. You hear him using the speaker system to give orders to the bots as they clean up the warehouse. Mid-afternoon, he calls you to meet him in his office. He asks you to collect a pot of tea and some biscuits on your way assuming that wretched kitchen bot hasn't massacred them. The cleanup is going to take a while. I need you to keep production running in the meantime. Captain Tasteless has put in another order for those hideous cubes. You'll have to cobble them together from whatever you can find in the warehouse. Okay. He looks out the window into the factory, yelps, and runs from the room to deal with yet another bot-created crisis. Automation. Hey. Another day, another mess. Okay, right, yes, we've had another order for those awful cubes. Everything's a mess, but I'm sure the panel sensors will help. No, not over there, you useless. Duncher's voice cuts out as he deals with whatever new problem he's seen. Huh. Okay. So this will be a whole lot like that other one we just did. But this time we have to detect whether we need to rotate and take care of a second side or not. Which piece is that? It's the top. Top and front. Of course it's the front. It's always got to be the front. Where there isn't a device. Alright, we'll tackle this one next time. How long does the contest go? Because the contest is going to keep going, so I need to keep playing if I'm going to do this. But I might not be able to wait till Monday. Or I won't get to the contest levels. Scrolling back up to the top. So that's the 30th. And that would be... that'd be next Thursday. So what I might do is do the rest of these demo levels. Yeah, just double checking my calendar. I might do the rest of these demo levels, I don't know, on YouTube instead of on stream. Because I want to be able to get to the contest levels after these demo levels are done. Make sure that I can compete. So, keep an eye out for the YouTube videos, and Monday and Wednesday, I'll probably be streaming this, trying to get the best score I can on the contest levels. Sunday should be Planet Crafter shenanigans with Wally, Lana, possibly IT. And, yeah. After that, come join our, Chill Gaming Friends Discord. That's, again, Wally, Lana, Calidorn, and I share that as, like, co-streamers, kind of. And, Friday night will be community game night, where we play games like Goose Goose Duck, or which is Among Us like, or golf with your friends, other free games that you can just jump in and play a week and you haven't missed anything. It's a lot of fun. We have other game servers, we share memes, jokes. We have technical questions, because there's a lot of techie people out there. And, yeah, it'll be a good time. Come hang out. In the meantime, also check out my YouTube channel. I've got games there that I don't play here on Twitch, and you can also catch up on my archives of these recordings. So that's about it. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks, everybody who stopped in, who offered suggestions, asked questions, so it really helps to be able to talk things through and think it out loud. Yeah, I'll see y'all next time. But in the meantime, remember to be kind, have fun, and I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.